Hello everyone, this is Alan from MysteryMTG.com. It is like 2 a.m. here, so it's kind of spooky, but I wanted to make this video, and I know I slightly damaged the box, but this is the Festival in a Box Las Vegas 2023, and it's an interesting one. There's a Chaos crate-ish thing in the box with a bunch of different packs, and a beautiful little secret lair, but I want to just show you guys. We'll just open it. I've already opened this. I confirmed what was inside, but this is what you'll see. You get a lot of protective stuff going on in here. A little bit of a design in the box, a very big box. And then this is what you'll find inside. Secret Lair is attached to the Mystery Booster Convention box. And you get this assortment of packs. And the box is now empty. So is this worth it? It's sold for like $239, I believe. Move this out of the way. And we'll get a little bit closer here. It's sold for like $239, and a little thumbnail action here, right? $239. Now this alone, the Mox Opal is selling currently for like $90. So just that alone is paying for quite a bit of the crate. Now you get the convention edition box. This is selling for like $120 on TCG Player, which is insane. There's a mana crypt in here. There's a lot of value in these boxes, but they're selling for like $120. They're very common now because of this crate, and they've continued to release the Mystery Booster Convention editions. I don't know how much of this product they printed. Must have been a billion because they just continue to release it. And then you get this. So first and foremost, of course, what you want to see is the secret lair. And, you know, if we are going to do a little thumbnail, let's maybe open this up as well. Get a little image here, because this is quite impressive to see. I did buy 3 of these. We'll just kind of open this aggressively, I guess. Okay, here we are. So, not the prettiest thing. Well, there's a card right here. But shove this back in there, right? So this is what you get, you know, in totality. It's basically this. And that is the crate for you. And you also get a Relentless Rats. I don't know if you value that. This is like a couple bucks, I'm assuming. But first, let's open the secret lair. So this is what you get for $239, fine. A little bit smaller than expected, just in terms of scope. But here we go. Thank you for being a part of the secret lair. All right, you're welcome. And then here we go. Beautiful Mox Opal. I mean, anything with Dan Frazier, and you have to be excited, right? This alone does make this crate quite enticing. I will say prices on these obviously dipping now that people are opening these, but the Mox Opal's still like 90, and then you get Mox Tantalites like $1.50, the Soul Ring like 5 to 10, and the Arcane Signet like 5 to 10. So 100. Let's just consider this $100 in value for the secret lair, right? Okay. So just this and the mystery booster, you're basically getting your value back, and of course you get the pack. So beautiful cards here. You get your Relentless Rats as well. Okay, so we'll stuff this together. We'll move it over to the side. That's been accounted for. And then you get this whole thing here. And, you know, this is how I feel about this. This is a lot of packs. It's kind of fun, right? Kind of fun. Big old opening experience. But you have to look at what you're getting here. Because, you know, Dominaria United. Okay, Martian Machine. Okay, Kamigawa. Not bad. Kamigawa Draft. Okay. And then what excites me, obviously, is the Modern Horizons 2 I'll always take. We sell these for $8 a booster pack. And then you got your Wilds of Eldraine, 3 of them. And then we have back-to-back. This is just duds. This is what they're getting rid of. It's the Innistrad and Crimson Vow. Midnight Hunt Crimson Vow. Not what anyone is really looking for. These are being fire sold for $70 a box. So these packs have a value of like $1.90 or $2 at maximum. Not much value there. Streets of New Capenna. I only like these because Ledger Shredder is a great card, and I keep hoping to hit one for a deck I'm building. And I'm too lazy to go buy it. And you get the March Machine boosters. I think you get 4 of these. You saw one earlier. Dominaria Remastered, Brothers War, and Phyrexia. Not a bad assortment. I don't think we're going to open all of these. I could care less about many of these, but we'll open the Modern Horizons, right? We'll open these bad boys just for good show. And see what we get. Solitary Confinement. Guy as well. Okay. Second one. So did you buy this crate, and how are you feeling about it? If you bought it, are you feeling pretty good about the purchase? I think depending on who you are, you will enjoy the value, but endurance, there you go. That's like 40 bucks. So we've now just paid for part of the crate. And look, we're coming out ahead for sure. All we'll need to do is hit a Mana Crypt in the Mystery Booster, and I think we're good to call it a day. I'll be honest with you, I did hit a Mana Crypt in the other box I opened. So if I can hit another one, that would make it easy for me to, well, that was an awful pack. The rare is going in the bulk for sure there. Okay, let's open the Dominator Remastered. Could always use a Vampiric Tutor or a Force of Will. Never against that, right? I really like this set. Unfortunately, Street Race, Swords of Plowshare, some great Chainer's Edict, Tormund's Crypt, Pashluk Mons, not the best rare, but some very good cards. Very, very good cards. Is there anything else we want to open? Not really. I think we'll move on to the booster box. These, we'll kind of just save for later. I don't know what we're going to do with these. A bunch of loose packs. But for a regular player, not a store owner, you will find use in these, right? You will probably crack these and have good places for those cards. And I will say, Kamigawa is tempting for me because I do need a couple of those lands, like a Takanuma would be nice for one of my decks. Put those back in there. Well, quite a few packs, right? Quite a few packs indeed. Okay, move some of these singles around. And of course, last but not least, really the star of the show, right? Convention Edition. For a long time, this box was going for over $250, and then it trended down to $200, and then everyone was wanting to buy the retail edition, which is still trading for around $300. And now the convention is the Ugly Duckling that is selling for $120 a box. And it's a shame. It is packed with value. And we'll kind of try to show you some of that value here. And let's see if we can do it. Underworld Coinsmith. A lot of just Whisper's Silk Cloak is a great card, Mystic Confluence is also a great card. The test cards I could care less about for sure. Test cards don't really do it for me, I'm going to be honest with you. I really would have preferred the retail edition. If I'm just being honest, Grey Merchant is a fun card. I don't think it's worth any money, but I used to play it with my Bola Citadel deck. Super, super fun. Gruul Signet. When do you not need a Signet? Hurricane, and there are a bunch of rares that you're just not going to care about, but it's fine because it's not about... Sorry, I am sick. It's not about just hitting money cards. It's about hitting cards that you don't even remember anymore. Like there's a random Amonkhet cat, And, with that, I do think there's value, and it's just really fun. I'm trying to think, besides Mana Crypt, there's nothing that's, stands out as super, super heavy besides Demonic Tutor. Monastery Swiftspear is a great card. Crowd Goes Wild. Coom Refuge, Mistform Shrieker. Teferi's Protection was worth, Birds of Paradise also was worth like a $20 card when this first came out. It was a very good hit. Maybe not 20, but definitely like 15. And nowadays it has trended down. It's been reprinted. It was reprinted in Dominator Remastered as well, so that is something to take into account here. Crystal Shard, War of Invention, and a Yawgmoth's Testament. Okay. Can we see another Mana Crypt? We had a customer open one of these and get 2 Mana Crypts out of his box and a Demonic Tutor out of his common slot. And it's crazy. You're not looking in the back of the pack. You're looking at every single slot because there are some. And I might be missing some of the money cards for sure. It's just hard to remember what is worth money when you get, a bunch of cards you haven't seen in so long. Now, some will say, is the Planeswalker symbol, does that reduce the value? And yes, for certain cards, it actually does reduce the value. And you have to be careful when you're listing these cards. Another Tormund's Crypt, because people will return the card if you sell it on TCG Player and you incorrectly state this is a list reprint. It is not equivalent to the original printing of the card, even if they do look almost identical. And they've done that with some of these Wall of Omens. They've done that with some of these cards. They look very similar to the original printing. Field of Ruin. Volunteer Reserves, Mirror Entity, and a Goblin. So nothing crazy, not hitting as well as my earlier box, which is funny because of course I didn't get that on video, but still a fun opening experience. Just I remember playing Dragon Egg in Standard, so busted. I loved it. I won a lot of games with that card. Rith the Awakener. Queen Marchesa, and this is one of the reasons why this set was so fun to open, was you were getting the Queen Marchesa and the Aetherios and just some really good commanders, and you know, it was just back to back to back mythics, and you had Teferi's Protection, and you had Mana Crypt, and you had Weathered Wayfarer and Mishra's Bauble, and all these cards that were selling for a lot of money at the time. Demonic Tutor in the common slot. I mean, you can't really argue with that, can you? Font of Mythos, fun card. Release the Gremlins. This card, Group Hug for sure. Can't argue with that, right? All right, here we go. Store is closed. Had an amazing day today. Release of Lorcana Chapter 2. Really, really fun. Really, really fun. Except for all the resellers attempting to come in. And of course, we cannot help them out. Carpet of Flowers, not worth much. We got a reprint recently, so it's not worth a ton of money, but originally from Urza's Saga. Rebecca Gray art, you know, I have her on Facebook, I think. She's so nice, and her art is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The Supreme Verdict, this card has climbed up there in value right now. It's trading similar to Chroma's Will, which people forgot about from Commander Legends 1. And now the card was trading for like $15 or $20. And it's like, are you kidding me? Chroma's Will? What? And then I got to go back into the bulk because I was putting all of it into the bulk. I just did not assume Chroma's Will would become a ton of course, you can Akron Horse. Okay. There are some rares in here that are like, what? But it's just funny. You know, I don't take it too serious with this box. This is the kind of box you want to draft with. This is the kind of box you want to draft with for sure. Dark Ritual. Hell yeah. Impact Trimmers, hell yeah. Savage Punch, Thrashing Croises, Blinding Soul Eater, Greater Gargadon. One of the worst hits, but TSR will absolutely take for sure. And we continue on. There we go. Opportunity. Tidy Conclusions. Abundant Growth. Crenellated Wall, Drana, Calistria Bloodchief. I've not seen this card in a long time. Love that art, though. Love that art. The guy who did Rick and Morty must have drawn that, right? All right, here we go. Was Drana in the original Commander 2017 Edgar Markov deck? I don't know. Was it? Soul Ring. You know what? Completely forgot that that was a reprint in this set. Haven't seen this card in a long time in this set. Can never argue with a Soul Ring. You always want a Soul Ring. All right, so no crazy hits. I'm going to be honest with you. Have we gotten over $100 in value? Probably not yet, but we'll see. Maybe we can do it here. Palladium Mire, Energy Field, and a Collective Brutality, which used to be a card worth quite a bit of money. Energy Field's also not terrible. All right, we continue on here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, Laboratory Maniac, like $3 to $4 still. Slavoon. I would really hope for a Demonic Tutor here would just be great. Thought Vessel, also not terrible. Oracle of Nectars does actually see a little bit of play. Greenbelt Rampager does not. Barry's Land. All right, last row of packs here. What will we find? Hopefully something better than Jank. And Street Wraith, which when this was printed, was actually worth a little bit of money. Rampaging Revive, Gnarlid, Blood Raid Elf, and a Bajuka Bog. We'll always take a Bajuka Bog. Soothsaying. Oh, and a Rune-Scarred Demon. Hell to the yes, yes, yes. We will take a Rune-Scarred Animate Spell. None of the test cards are really worth much money anymore at all, to be honest with you. the original printing of this product is also not worth much money at all. There was this weird holdout with people who had the original printing that thought it was going to be worth more money. There's like almost no way to tell the difference besides getting the heuristic study that you cannot actually get in this product. It can only get it in the original convention edition printing. Trading Post. All right. Now I wonder if this product was actually reprinted or if it's just taken and put out from what they had done for the original. Triumph of the Hordes, yeah. Absolutely, with a Phyrexian Plague Lord. Triumph of the Horde's still like $15 card, right? Definitely helping us with value there. Can we get a Demonic Tutor, please? Nope. Nope. I might be missing. Mortify is actually not a bad card. Magus of the Moat. And a Temporal Mastery. Great, great card. How about a little Teferi's Protection action? How about that? We get a little Teferi's Protection actually needed for a deck. So that would be great. Just give me a Teferi's Protection. Rogue's Passage. This is like a $5 card for a while before it got reprinted. Elixir of Mortality, also not bad. Stunt Double. Sees a lot of play in Arath Assad. All right, here we go. Preordain. Urborg Rising. Ancient Goblin. Pilgrim's Eye. Chromatic Star. Thalia's Lancers. Nice little tutor for you. 2 packs left. So, final conclusion on this product. Not crazy value. I also don't feel scammed. So take that as you will, right? I don't necessarily think you should go out and buy these Magicon crates. They're just dumping more product on you, but this time it didn't feel that bad. Obviously, if you open the product, that's your choice. And, you know, we're not getting insane value, but it is my choice to open the product, so. But just getting this in the mail is really fun. It's fun to just sit down and kind of enjoy it for a little bit, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Last little pack. Evolving Wilds, best hit in the entire set. Bear Cub and an Aminatu's Augury. Oof, that's rough, man. That's rough, but it is what it is. There you go. Whole box opened. Endurance helping us out with the value here. So take all this into account. I think we got pretty close to what we paid, right? Yep, I think so. Alan from MysteryMTG.com. Let me know if you bought the product and did you enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.